PCT110. This week is going over basic introduction to the course and introduction to Network Essential. My name is Professor Chuck Conkle. We'll be with you the next 15 weeks, meeting at Thursday, 7:30. Office hours is posted in week 2. My office is WTC2222. There's my contact information. I do prefer email via contact. Navigation helps on your own and course success and syllabus. Course discussion is used for course and non-course related items. Connection bot assistance used to connect to me for office hours, set up a face-to-face meeting. If you're interested in the Network Plus exam, we'll talk more about that in week 2. There's a free training course there. The download of the free textbook is here for the semester. We'll be using that. Let's go ahead and get started with week 1. Generally, when you come into class, you will check in with the iPad app with a QR code. You'll start with week 2. And we'll go over the discussion that week for the course content. We'll take a little break and come back and do a lab. In week 1, we're going to start. We didn't meet face-to-face, so some of this we'll have to do when we come back in week 2, like the poll we'll do when we get back to class in week 2. But basically, week 1 is just getting started with the course, making sure you downloaded the textbook, you do the About Me, read the syllabus, begin reading Chapter 1. Don't worry about iTunes subscribing. Don't do that. Social media, follow me on Twitter and follow our division on Twitter as well. And Snapchat there, Professor Geek as well. And Periscope, you can follow us on that as well. The poll we will do, again, when we come back in week 2. Podcast, basically we'll do an in-class podcast next week. I'll leave this one in here. That's in there already. About me, make sure and answer these questions for others to see. Post and reply to others in the course as well. And then a research paper. At the end of the semester, you will be doing a written and oral presentation to help you with your skills and proficiency in these skills to help you in your job career. There's the requirements for the paper. At the bottom of this is the different topics that you can choose. If you don't know what these topics mean, which many of you won't, you can Google them to figure out what they are. If they're of interest, choose that topic. Otherwise, you can choose an elective topic of your choice as long as it has something to do with networking. And that's it for week 1. As far as the makeup of the rest of the semester for the courses, again, each week when you come in, you'll check in. We'll go over that course content. We'll break for a minute maybe or not, depending on what everybody wants to do. When we come back and do the lab, or a lot of times we'll go right into a lab after the discussion. Some of the labs are where you work with groups of people, you work by yourself. Some of the labs you'll take home. Each week we'll also have built-in chapter reading and questions, and a quiz starting in week 2. So you have at the end of week 2, you have to choose your research paper topic by the end of week 2. In the review questions for week 2, I just need answers only. You'll read the questions in the book and then give me the answers only or in the PDF. The questions are at the back of each chapter, by the way. And then here is a quiz. Again, the quiz questions come from your reading. You get up to 3 attempts per quiz. You get the highest score out of the 3. Just take your time, make sure and do it in have a good internet connection. And then again, end of week 2, research paper topic. Week 3 and on is pretty much the same each week as far as content. You have your podcast, which is from the in-class session, recording of that session, hands-on lab, review question, and quiz. So again, each week, podcast from the in-class session, in-class lab, review question, and quiz. At the end of the semester, you will be presenting the last couple weeks on your presentations. And I've left a couple in there. The links for the last presentations are in there. You can actually look at some of the presentation, the PowerPoints that students did. On both weeks 14 and 15. All right, so that concludes the introduction to PCT 110. So have a great semester, and I will see everyone Thursday.